Hi students, in this class we are going to discuss a very important topic named viscosity. So generally the viscosity is referred as internal resistance in liquids or fluids. Internal resistance in fluids. So if you see these diagrams, I will just give two examples. One is water and honey. If we pour these two liquids on the floor, which one go faster? Obviously water goes faster and honey goes little slowly. Why? The reason is, generally we say it has some, with the property the water has is different from the property that honey has. That property is generally referred as internal resistance in fluids. Say if you consider fluid layers, see this diagram. The fluid layer, just like a cards, assume the cards. So cards like one over another, fluids are arranged in one over another. Okay, if a fluid is trying to move in the forward direction, trying to move in the forward direction, there will be some opposite force internally. In which direction? That force, that resistance will act in the backward direction. Okay, that something is acting in the opposite direction to the movement of the body, movement of liquid layers. So this property is due to viscosity. The internal resistance in the fluid is due to the viscosity. Okay, now as we discussed earlier, so we said what is the force. So can you explain the force phenomena, force value, force formula? So now the force is proportional to area of contact. Force is proportional to area of the contact. Now we are seeing this diagram. In this diagram, internally there have some area. It's like rectangular blocks. Okay, rectangular blocks. The area which is in contact. Okay, liquid layers are in contact. This is one dimensional show. This is one dimensional vision. So that's why we are not able to see the other side of the layers. So area of contact, force is proportional to. Force is also proportional to velocity gradient. Velocity gradient. Force is proportional to velocity gradient. Gradient is, remember, velocity is dy, change in velocity with respect to position, dv by dy. So this is called velocity gradient. Force is proportional to dv by dy. Sir, why you wrote with only position? So gradient means we refers with the position. Rate means we refer with the rate of change of velocity is acceleration. A is equal to dv by dt. Okay, velocity gradient is different, velocity, rate of velocity is different. dv by dy is a force proportional to dv by dy. What is meaning of dy? What is meaning of dv? So dv and dy. Listen carefully, this is a very important point what we are going to discuss. Here two layers are there, bottommost layer and the topmost layer. Bottommost layer and topmost layer. Now fixed, this is a fixed horizontal surface. If it is fixed, what is the velocity of this fixed one? 0. Okay, so the fluid velocity just immediately after the surface is the velocity of the surface. Listen again, liquid velocity just after the surface is equal to velocity of the surface. Now in this case, fixed surface, horizontal surface, it has velocity 0. What about velocity of the liquid just after it? So v is equal to 0 meter per second. It is already given. Why? Because it is a property of a liquid. Next, at the highest point, the velocity, how much is the velocity? V meters per second. dv refers to, so I am writing this is a v1 which is equal to v, v1 is equal to 0. I'm sorry, here v1 is equal to 0. I'm writing here v2 minus v1 by, and dy I can write it as y2 minus y1, y2 minus y1. So v2 is equal to, what is the velocity v2 here, v, and minus v1 is equal to 0 by y2 I have to consider this position as, now to get the coordinates, this position y is equal to 0. Let's assume at a distance y is equal to y, or y is equal to a. So y2 is equal to a minus y1 is equal to 0. Velocity gradient is equal to v by a. This case velocity gradient is equal to v by a. I am just giving you idea. Some cases the surface is not fixed. Say the surface is moving with a velocity v is equal to x meter per second. Okay, now what is the velocity of v just afterwards? v1 is equal to not 0 in this case. Whatever the bottommost layer moving the velocity, that will be the velocity. What is the velocity here next? X meter per second. The highest point it is moving the velocity v. The distance between, remember this is the distance, vertical distance we are considering, dy is a vertical distance. Now in this case dv by dy becomes v minus v2 is v, v1 is equal to x by a minus 0. Okay, so this is how we write the equation. Why I am explaining again and again, this v and x, v1 and v2, don't be confused with these two positions, and y2 minus y1 is final position vertical displacement. Okay, I am erasing this part. Okay, now force is proportional to velocity gradient, which is, I can write it as dv by dy. So area of contact is, say, a. I can write it as f is proportional to a into dv by dy. Proportionality symbol is there. Now to remove the proportionality symbol, I can keep a constant here. F is equal to some constant k into, instead of constant k I am directly writing minus nu into a dv by dy. Remember, why sir y minus sign has come? Now velocity is in which direction? It is in the forward direction, but the force will act in the backward direction. So to indicate the direction of force, the minus symbol is given here. And then now nu is nothing but coefficient of viscosity. Coefficient of viscosity. Nu is coefficient of viscosity. If nu is more, force required to move the body will be more. Remember, nu is a property of matter. It's a property of matter. It doesn't change with force. If I increase the force, what happens to nu? No, nothing like that. Nothing changes. Force is a nu is a property of matter. For water, particular value. For honey, for oil, it depends on the matter. It depends on the property of matter, nu. Okay, let's discuss for, so velocity we got, force is equal to nu dv by dy. Let's discuss about units of viscosity. It's important. With coefficient of viscosity, nu I can write it as f by, okay, I am writing again equation. F is equal to, I am removing modulus of f is equal to modulus of nu a dv by dy. I can write nu is equal to, I am writing only magnitude, f by a dv by dy. Okay, f by a I can write it as, we will simplify the units. F is kg meter per second square by area is meter square into dv is meter per second by dy is meter. Meter, second square gets cancelled, meter square gets cancelled. The units are kg by meter second. Units of dimensions of, if they ask you to write a dimensional form, m L universe and T universe. This is the dimensional form. Okay, now if we write in a SI and CGS units, if you want to write CGS units, 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams by, I have to write CGS units, I am writing directly gram by centimeter second. I can write this one again as force is equal to, in a CGS units, dynes by meter square, sorry, centimeter square into, so centimeter by second by second, centimeter by second by centimeter gets cancelled, it is equal to dyne second over centimeter square. This is a unit of nu in CGS. This is also called poise. 1 poise, this is also called poise. Nu is equal to poise. What about SI units? Okay, CGS units I am erasing, or else we'll just erase the above part, ML universe, this part I am erasing. Okay, now in SI it is equal to kg by meter second, kg by meter second. This is also called dyne is equal to Newton by meter square into second. Newton by meter square in SI unit is Pascal. Pascal second is the SI unit of nu, coefficient of viscosity. SI units of now can we get the relation between SI and CGS unit? 1 poise is equal to, okay, let's simplify this, kgs into grams, 1000 gram by, so kg meter second. This is also equal to Pascal second. So I am stressing so much about units because it is very important to solve questions. Many of the students do mistake while in converting units only. Okay, don't do those mistakes. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter into SI. It is equal to 10 gram by centimeter second. So which means to say 1 Pascal second is equal to 10 poise. 1 Pascal second is equal to 10 poise. So 1 poise is equal to 10 per minus 1 Pascal second. Okay. 1 centipoise. 1 centipoise is equal to 10 power minus into 10 power minus 2, 10 power minus 3 Pascal second. These are the units of coefficient of viscosity. Next. Okay, thank you.